If you are working, if you are studying, I want you to understand one thing. Your job, even if it pays 40 grand, 50 grand, is not the destination. I want you to understand that. Your job is not the destination. When you are in a job, you are there. God, when he sends you to a job or gives you an opportunity like you are having now, Ross, he's expecting you to learn the tricks of the trade at that job. But he's not expecting you to be there for 40 years. Glory be to Jesus. What he wants you to do, Lucy, is that learn everything you can to develop your gift. But once your gift is fully developed and you know everything, you now must be deployed. You now must leave that company and start something of your own, where you will have what? Dominion, because now it is your thing. You are now ruling. God's desire, Colin, is ultimately to promote you to your position of dominion and authority in your own thing. The nations like Joseph will start to come to you and say, we are looking for a job. We heard you've got a company. For a change, start to employ people. Glory be to Jesus. So Joseph went through this thing when he was working in Potiphar's house and doing all those things. He was jobbing. But a time came when God said, it is now time for you to move in authority and dominion. The time is now, Tawanda, for you to understand that you are at your job only because you must get some skills. But at some point, you have to move out of your job. Start something. Start an empire. Start a political party. Start a church. Start something where you yourself now are now fully expressing your gift. Are we together? Am I preaching good? Are you getting help? You are at university, not so that you can go around and say, can you see, I've got a BSc in this. It's only a set of skills that are there to support your gift. But the point must come when you leave everything and start to operate in prosperity and dominion and authority. You become an authority. My wife got a job in real estate management, and I say to her, learn everything you can about real estate, because the time will come when you run your own real estate company, buying these properties, employing people yourselves. Now, the problem is this. Listen, this is the problem. You get into a job, Lucy. You get into a job, and then you work your heart out trying to impress the boss because you want to be secure for the rest of your life. You don't want to do anything that is so risky because you're afraid of being fired. How in the world are you going to move in dominion and authority? How are you going to have your own thing if you're so afraid of stepping out in faith? Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to tell you something. If you are going to work for your whole life for someone, I want you to understand something. You are missing the point. You will never move in authority and dominion unless you're going to get shares or become a CEO or something. Are we together? So when you do this, guys, Bella, understand. Guys, I don't know what to do with this anointing. This is just too much. Understand you are there at your job for a season, but the season must come to an end and you will be elevated and start your own thing. So let us have projects popping up here. I want to speak to Colin, and Colin says, you know what, I've now established 5 new shops where I manufacture computers. I want to hear Ross saying, I'm now a consultant. I train in sales. CEOs come to me. You know, I want to hear you and say, no, I have actually established an academy where I teach people horse riding myself. You are now an authority. I want to hear, what did you study? What are you studying? I want to hear you saying that, saying that I'm now training psychologists, or I'm training people myself. I'm doing talks on psychology. I want you to tell me that I'm now establishing a SAP academy. Let's have people here. Lawrence, I want you to run an aviation company. You are now moving in dominion and authority. You are now a Joseph. The prisoner now wears a signet ring. He's got gold chains, baby. And he's riding in limousines, baby. Glory be to Jesus. This is where God is taking us. So the ultimate result of fruitfulness is dominion. You are not just fruitful because you're going to be fruitful because it's going to lead you to an area of dominion. One day you'll see me speaking at conferences, guys. I'm telling you now, mark my words. One day you'll see me speaking at international conferences with big names. Why? Because if I remain fruitful and develop my gift, it is a matter of time before I also move in dominion. Are we together? Right, let's wrap it up with, I want to give you about 8 points. Okay, 8 points. Oh, glory